Good evening, everybody. My name is Lauren Duke, and I am one of Stephanie's coaches. I have a large team of my own, but I wanted to be a part of this event to reach as many people as possible and to be able to share my story and the fact that I am a part of a larger team. Stephanie asked me to share briefly. It's hard for me to just take 5 minutes to tell you my story and why this opportunity means so much to me. I became a coach 4 years ago in a crazy, spontaneous, fly by the seat of my pants decision. Somebody was sharing on Facebook, much like many of you who have answered the call or just are interested in learning more, that was me. I messaged a friend of mine who was sharing and just said, "What is this all about? Where are you?" And she was at the Beachbody National Convention in Las Vegas at the time, talking about life changes, talking about being surrounded by like-minded, encouraging people. And at the time, I was looking for something to fill my soul, to be something that I could find purpose in and passion with. And I didn't understand the potential. I didn't understand, where I could go with this. I just knew that I was at a point in my life where I needed to do something that meant more to me. I also needed to do something that would travel with my military family. Because as some of you might understand, you never stay in the same place for very long. And for us, it was about 3 years. We'd always talked about the fact that, we wanted to be present for our kids because my husband will be gone, but I didn't want to be the one always gone. I didn't want to be tied to a job, even though I knew I needed to be busy. I knew I needed to find something I could do where I could pour my heart into it, but also something that worked for us because I'd done the traditional thing where I'd worked the normal hours and I'd, been a school teacher where I poured into other kids and then didn't have any energy for my own. Or we lived out of our car and we were going to soccer and we were spending tons of money on gas every day. It just wasn't necessary. But I found that my fitness is where I found true joy and where I could really, really impact others by sharing my story, by sharing the fact that I have an anorexia background, by sharing the fact that I changed my diet and became vegan, and that works for me, and it might not work for everybody. By sharing the fact that I have found strength and growth and comfort and challenge and joy in the day-to-day because I took that one step. Did I know what was ahead of me? Absolutely not. Was I ready for anything? Yes, because I wanted to be successful in everything that I did, and I learned as I went. I actually was one of the top coaches in the company and still am considered one of the top leaders, reaching the highest rank that you can reach thanks to my awesome team who is just like me. They set goals for themselves and they chase them and they go after them. And that's the part that I love, is that you can affect change in other people and you can show what's possible just by showing up every day and investing in people and having relationships with them. I will say I'm a much healthier person from the inside out, spiritually, mentally, physically, because of this opportunity. And I thought I was in pretty good shape, but I've learned so much over the past 4 years about true health. That it's not just showing up and working out and pressing a button and, popping food in my mouth. It has to be purposeful. It has to have an endpoint. There has to be a reason that you do this. And I found that I wasn't very healthy and I wasn't taking care of my body. I was pushing my body way too far. I was actually starving it. And so I have a healthier relationship with food because of this opportunity. I have a healthier relationship with my family, with friends, with myself. I like myself more because I've learned what it is that makes me tick. And I've learned that God has a purpose for me greater than what I could have imagined. And so I embrace that daily, that there is something that He wants to teach me every single day. And there are people that He is waiting to bring to my path who will knock me off my feet with their amazing story. And some of you guys are in here today because you messaged me that you want to be a part of this event. So really quickly, what has this opportunity done for me? Well, I lead one of the most amazing teams and have some of the best friends ever because of this opportunity. And I met them through Beachbody, and I met them through Facebook and through Instagram, and we talk on the phone, we FaceTime, we do video calls, and we meet at events like Summit, which is coming up in just a few weeks, and it's like no time has passed. We encourage each other in our individual goals and our pursuits, and we get to know one another. We celebrate one another. But more than that, this opportunity has allowed me to stay home while my husband serves. He is currently on a year-long deployment, and I have a 15-year-old and a 12-year-old and 2 dogs, and both of my kids play travel soccer, so I am able to be at their games. I am able to take them to their practices. I am able to be present, and also I have quadrupled my husband's income staying at home, doing something I love. And before that was just kind of fun income. And now it's become something that has allowed us to move to our maybe forever home. We never know with the military, but we've been told we can stay for an extended period of time. So for this season of our lives, we recently moved close to the water to enjoy this area while our kids go to the same school for high school. And that's been a dream of ours for a very long time. But even more than that, let's go deeper. My kids want to try out for specific sports teams, and the costs rolled in, and I can say we can do that. I can say when my friend called me the other day and needed me, yes, I will come there, and I don't care how much the hotel room costs, you need us. And that was an incredible gift to give to somebody else. But I can also do great things for my team to celebrate their successes. And yes, you look at it and you say it's money, but you guys, having an income and having that freedom is a pretty cool thing. So, I don't want to take up all your time or monopolize because I can talk forever, but I do want to just tell you that there's more to this than just fitness and nutrition. There is community, there is freedom, there is so much growth. I'm a more peaceful person, and while this business is a challenge, what business isn't? But at least this one comes with messages of thanks because you invested in somebody else. And that's the thing that I truly love, is knowing that when I show up and encourage someone else, I change a life. When I get over myself and my own insecurities, and I get out of the boat that's my safe place, and I let go and I swim out, maybe into some treacherous waters, that I am going to learn something and grow because of that opportunity, and I'm going to show what's possible so that someone else believes in themselves. So I'm excited that I get to be a part of this, and I hope that you guys are having your questions answered. If you're not, post a question below. We will answer those things for you guys. So I hope to see you joining our teams. Okay,